G'day. How are you? Look, I'm not going to be banging on about global warming and rising sea levels and all that. We're trying to prove any of that because, well, if you've got a brain in your head and eyes in your head, you don't really need more proof than what you can see. This is Jibbon Beach near Bundina. It's on the sort of south side of the entrance to Port Hacking River. Yeah, there's Cronulla over there. Okay, Cronulla Beach up there. Kurnell. See even the what's that? Shelley Beach or Oak Park Pavilion over there. Glacier Point. Anyway, had some big storms not that long ago, and you know there was all that damage, and gets a lot of mention when rich people's seaside mansions nearly fall into the sea. You know, I mean, this is a protected area too. I mean, it's inside, and still look at this. Look at the size of these trees and these pieces of earth that have been washed out. It's amazing. I mean, they're really big. They're big banksias and so on. These banks are way over my head. It's probably 9-10 foot tall up there. Where all that bloody horrible asparagus fern is. I mean, look at this. I haven't been out here for a while. Caught the ferry over today for a bit of a sticky beak, and this is amazing. I mean, the water was right up to there. I've taken some footage of the coastal erosion down here on Jarvis Bay and up towards Husky. But geez, I didn't know it was as bad as this. And this, like I said, this is the sheltered part. You know, it's not facing the sea. Look at that. Just look at that. But every rainbow has a silver lining. No, what's that? What's it saying? Cloud has a silver lining, or follow the gold, the rainbow, or whatever. Look at that. Look at that huge tea tree. Anyway, well, one of the, I guess to me it's a plus anyway, the thing about this erosion is that some of the things it exposes. I was walking along here now, so let's see where I was. Where was I? It's just at the beginning of some of this erosion, and it's exposed a belt of, yeah that's right, look, a bit of flotsam and jetsam there. Just past this fig, this fallen fig, is a belt of, or I guess a midden that has been uncovered. Here you are. Look at this. This is awesome. Now, I'd be willing to bet, whatever you like, that this is not just sediment laid down by nature or naturally. I'd be willing to bet that this belt here of shells, can you see that? I hope this is coming out. See all that white shell? Look down here, look where some has fallen out. A lot of these are whelks and pippies, and there's seafood shells, there's food shells. Like I said, I'd be willing to bet anything you like that this is an uncovered. You can see how deep it is. Look, there's ground level up there. There's a different coloured sediment. There's sand there, then it turns back to soil. There's a darker layer there. I'm no geologist or anything. I wish I was, or I had one with me. They could tell me about the date layers of these sediments. But there, look at that. That's just because the storm has eroded this bank away. And there's evidence of ancient meals from the Dharawal people that called this home thousands and thousands of years ago. Those shells would be thousands of years old. You know, that's just a guess, but they'd have to be, I think. And they stretch right along here, just in this one spot. They stop just up there. Now, if this was a seabed or something, they would extend right along, wouldn't they? Wouldn't that be right? He asks rhetorically. but they don't show up there, the odd shell. But here's a whole layer, here's a whole section. I like I said, I bet my life that that's a midden. Ancient evidence of the people that used to live here, the original owners. Now the ocean would have been a lot further out in those days because of the sea levels that have risen since then. You know, I mean, even if you look at the barrier reef, that wasn't even underwater 10,000 years ago. And we're talking, you know, tens and tens and tens and tens of thousands of years of habitation of Australia by the Aboriginal people. So I would say that this would have been a lot further from the ocean, a campsite, still seaside, but not right beside the sea, within sight of it, inland more. An old campsite, or near a campsite, and that's past meals. I would say they would have lived very, very well. And a mixture of seafood, vegetation, fruits, roots, tubers, all that stuff, and not to mention all the meat, you know, kangaroo, possums, reptiles. Very, very good diet. It was so fit. So there it is. Thanks to the storm that's been uncovered. I hope the local elders and the National Parks and Wildlife and that have spotted this, because I'm sure they would find it very interesting. It's yeah, look how old they are. I could be touching an ancient meal, bit of leftover from a meal from 10,000 years ago. Anyway, look, there's a pippy right there. Oh, I can't pick it up. Anyway, that's very interesting, isn't it? I'm really glad I came out here today. Let's give it another few weeks or another storm or two and that might be completely gone, washed away. There's some more up here too. Brilliant, huh? Dharawal dining room or something like that. Hope you enjoyed that. See ya.